Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Zelp and today we are going to make our first Temtem with perfect stats, and I feel like a lot of people would want to know how to do this, but there is already a lot of videos out there. I'm gonna try and break it down as detailed as I can. Hopefully if you don't understand from watching those other videos, you might get it from watching this one. First of all, we have to locate the center where you can breed it. It's basically called Temtem Breeding Center. It's located at the second island. When you come in here, this place looks like that. So in front of us is the grounds where the parents meet and, well, mate. And after a certain duration, if it's the same Temtem, it's like 5 minutes for them to, do their thing. If it's a different species, if I'm not mistaken, then you get like up to 10 minutes if I'm not mistaken. And then there'll be eggs popping out over at the sides, which we'll see later. And then all you have to do is just pick them up and put them in your squad. You have to have it on, otherwise it will not hatch. The only requirement for breeding besides having different gender is that it needs to be of the same element. And also another thing to note is that the offspring will always follow the species of the female Temtem they use for breeding. Now that Temtem is going to have stats based on the parents, and we're going to talk more about that in just a bit, but right now I want to talk about fertility. So fertility is how many times a Temtem can be used for breeding. So in this case, I have a Velash. You can see that there is a plant next to it. Obviously, Velash is not a plant type. It's stated here that it's a neutral and crystal type. That plant represents the fertility rate. So if you count the amount of leaves and the stem, including the stem, you have a total of 8 chances. So you can use this to breed 8 times. The reason why they have a limit to it is because they don't want you to have like a really good Temtem and you just keep using it and breeding like a factory and then producing like unlimited amount of perfect Temtems. So every time you breed, your fertility rate will drop, and then your kid's fertility rate will follow the parent who has the lowest fertility rate. So if I were to breed this with another one that has let's say only 7 chances, the kid will have only 6 chances, because after you breed, the parent with the lowest fertility, which is 7, will become 6, and the kids will take that fertility rate, which is only 6. You'll probably get it as we play through, so don't worry too much. I want to show you how it looks like when there is like one fertility gone. So you can see the topmost leaf is like darkened, so it's no longer there. Another thing is that when you catch Temtem in the wild, even though you didn't use it for breeding or anything, they could be having not the maximum fertility, because it's also based on their SV. If they have really good SVs, then some of their fertility would actually be removed. For example, you'll realize that all the Temtems that you get that has one perfect SV usually does not have 8 fertility chances. They always have 7. And sometimes even though it has one maxed out SV stat, but the others are relatively good and above like 45 or something, you can also lose another fertility chance. So I don't have a example for that, but I've seen it before, but I sold it, so I couldn't give you guys a good example. Okay, next thing I want to show you guys is the Sen shopkeeper. Over here you can buy these gears. There is a one-time use. It's it basically allows you to keep a strand of SVs to be carried over to your kids. So for example, if you have 2 parents, one has maximum health, another one has maximum stamina, if you can use these gears on them, like for example, if you want health, there you go, this is for health. I put this on the parent that has maximum health, and then let's say the other one has maximum stamina, so I put this on the one with maximum stamina. The kid will have both maximum health and maximum stamina. If you don't use these gears, they will come out depending on the parent's lowest stats to its maximum stats. Now I feel like all these things will be shown later when I start breeding them, and you can actually look at the stats. It'll be a lot easier to be explaining over there as well. Another thing that you want to take note of is that there are some gears that is a lot more expensive because they carry on 2 stats, And these two stats are the key to making the perfect Temtem. And I want to show you guys a chart that someone sent it to me. I really don't know who created it, but it was really good, very easy to understand, and it helped me out a lot. So this is how it looks like. Over here at the top most left, you can see health and stamina. So what you want to do is you want to use the single gear DNA sequence on the health and the stamina to produce a child with maximum health and stamina. Then you want to use a gear that gives 2 DNA sequence to that kid that has both health and stamina, and mix it with one with a gear that has a single stat, which is speed. So now you have a kid that has maximum health, stamina, and speed. So after that, you have to go over to the next line, which is for attack. So you make one with maximum attack SP. The reason why there has to be health, stamina, or attack, SP attack, and also defense and SP defense is because these are the only 3 types of dual DNA sequence. So you have to make them separately. You can't go for a like health defense type, and then it's going to be really hard to carry on to the next level. So from here, the second part is to make one attack and SP attack. Then you have a kit that has attack and SP attack. Then you combine it with speed. So now if I were to combine with the one that I have previous with health and stamina, and the one that I have now, which is attack and SP attack, I can combine them. Since I only can put one gear into each of them, I can use the gear that gives double DNA sequence to get a child that has maximum health, stamina, and also attack and SP attack. Now the speed does not need a gear on it because they both has maximum speed. So what will happen is that the child will automatically have that maximum speed as well. And then you have to kind of follow on through the whole other side of that tree and create a duplicate, but instead of attack and SP attack, it has defense and SP defense. So now if you combine those two together, since they already have the same maximum HP and stamina and also speed, that tree will definitely stay, and then it's going to gain attack, SP attack, defense, and SP defense, and then voila, you get your perfect stat Temtem. Now you don't have to follow this completely 100%. There are ways to go around it, especially if you don't have, let's say in this case, they use a lot of HP and stamina type parent. If you don't have a lot of those, you can actually use whatever they have most of. Let's say you have more on attack and SP attack type, so you can actually instead find 2 attack and 2 SP attack type and only use 1 HP and stamina type. So that is one of the ways that you can also go through the same tree by playing with what you have. Although everything sounds really good, there is a small little problem, is that you don't get to choose what gender you get. So if the kid that comes out does not match the gender that is supposed to mate with the other tree, you can't mate them and have another kid. If you are lucky enough to get all the genders right, you can actually pull this off with only a minimum fertility of 4. But we are going to try to make it worst case scenario. So I made sure that before I started making this video, I went for a crazy hunt, and basically I got all these Temtem. Okay, so from here you can see that I have all the different stats all in one page, and I recommend doing this. Like, you don't want to have them all over the place. I also named them according to what max stats they have. I also make sure that all of them has at least 7 fertility, so that we don't go down that tree and then having not enough fertility to make our final kids. Now obviously this is a little bit too much. You don't need that many Temtems to make a perfect Temtem. I was kind of like busy with certain things, and so I kind of farm overboard because farming doesn't require that much attention. So I just decided to get a little bit more just in case for today's video. in this video, we're not going to follow exactly how the chart shows you. So in case you don't understand what I was trying to explain to you, where you don't have to follow the chart exactly, you can learn it from watching the whole process. So instead of going for, you know, two pairs of HP and stamina parents, we're going to go for 2 pairs of attack and SP attack parents. So we're going to take 1 pair here, which we'll be doing. Oh, we need a female. Oopsie, I'm using controller, by the way. So we're gonna use a female and a a female and a male. Okay, and then we're also gonna get ready the second part, which I guess we'll do HP and stamina. So let's take a male HP and a female stamina right over here, like that. Okay, so now we're gonna breed them. Oh wait, before we breed them, very important, you have to make sure you have the gears to be equipped on them, otherwise they won't be able to, there's not 100% chance of carrying that particular stats over. So we have attack. Okay, so this is the strain for attack. Let's purchase 1. Okay, so we have also a HP one, and we also have, let's see, where is it? This is, yep, attack, SP attack, and also we need 1 more for stamina. So buy this one. Okay, after you have those, you have to equip it to the one that has that particular stat. So for example, this one has maximum attack, so this one needs to put on the attack aggressive DNA strat. Yeah, there we go. So we have him with that. SP attack needs to be put on with the one that gives SP attack. There you go, this one, gifted DNA strat. Then the health one will be vitality, I think. There you go. And then finally stamina, we're gonna go with endurance. Okay, so now that they all are geared, we're gonna put through the Temtem breeder. Okay, you can actually breed 2 at a time, but not more. So we're gonna put the attack, okay, with the SP attack. Yep, it costs 50 penton to make 1 breed. So over here, maybe I can try and explain this a little bit better for you. So you can see that the left side is the female, the right side is a male version. And if you look down, the 3 different columns, wait, let me pull out my mouse, there you go. The 3 different columns over here, it actually shows you what's the maximum and minimum that it can be. So you can see the maximum actually follows the maximum health of the female, and the minimum is the minimum from the male. Now it doesn't really matter if it's male or female. Sometimes, let's say for example, the SP defense, this one is higher, so therefore the higher one would be on the male side in this case. So it's really depending on which is the highest, which is the lowest, and it can come out in 3 different outcomes, having the highest, having the lowest, or something in between. So since we have the gears for SP attack and also attack, it's a guarantee attack and SP attack. So we're gonna get a Pajaro that has at least these 2 perfect stats. Now everything else is kind of random, but it doesn't really matter. So let's just breed them. Okay. And now we're going to we're gonna put in another one, which is our health. And also stamina. Okay, 50, yep, take it. Okay, and you can see how stamina, our baby is gonna have both health and stamina maxed out, and then we're gonna breed. Okay, I've pulled out a timer, and the whole point of this is I wanna also record how long it's gonna take for us to finish this entire thing. So we did submit first before I start the timer, so give or take maybe like, I don't know, 5-10 seconds, and then yeah, basically we wait. So this entire whole sort of like guide thing or playthrough where you see me get my perfect Temtem is all going to be fast forward, so you don't have to spend the same or equal amount of time that I'm actually going to breed all of them and create them. But I will show you all the small parts where it hatched, where I put them in, how I put them in, things like that. So currently all we have to do is really just wait. There are benches you can sit on. And maybe while waiting, you can actually even start planning on your next one. There you go. So now that the 2 eggs are out, we're gonna claim it. Take 1 egg in, take the other egg in. You have to make sure that it's in your inventory, because if it's not going to hatch, right? So we're gonna put these guys out real quick, and maybe we'll actually start doing our next assignment. So I don't want to mix them with the other ones that I have inside. The reason why is because you want to make sure that you don't mix these, because they have different fertility now. So if I were to check the parents, see there's another leaf gone. So if I were to use them to breed, the kid is going to have really low fertility. So since we're waiting for the eggs to hatch, I'm going to do the second part, which is going to be an attack. Let's do a female attack and a male SP attack. Ooh, this time. I'm gonna do a attack one. Okay, I'm gonna put it in. Oh wait, do I have enough gears? I think I haven't got them yet. Okay, so I need an aggressive again, and also where is it? Gifted. There you go. Okay, put them on real quick. Oh, the timer is actually blocking my view a little bit, but it's okay. Not this one. There you go. This one, aggressive. Oh shoot, not change. It's gifted. This is SP attack. Gotta be careful. Okay, and then this one is going to be aggressive. There you go. Okay, now that they have what they have, we can put it into breeding. Okay, so let's put these in. So basically we've done our first 2 sets, and then now we're doing the third one. Okay, so the kit has, okay, looks good. And then the other one is going to be defense and SP defense. So defense, we have a lot of female defense, so we're going to take 1 female and 1 male SP defense. There you go. Then make sure that we have the correct gears for defense, purchase 1, and also SP defense. Where is it? SP defense, purchase 1. There you go. And then make sure you put it on. Oops, this is defense. It's going to be hardening. And then SP defense is going to be dominant. I like how they name stuff. Okay, and put it over here. Put in the other 2. And now what we need to do is pretty much wait, because you only can put 2 at a time. So we need to wait for the 2 pairs to be done. I guess we can just go back to the bench and wait. Now if you have done a quest, which I'll showcase in the next video, you actually get this timer thing going on next to the eggs. So you can actually see how much time is required before you hatch. We can actually also see it over here. There you go. I don't know if you can see it. It needs like 3 minutes and 20 so seconds for this paharu. We're going to just have to wait it out. Okay, so our first egg has hatched, and this is going to be, well, obviously going to be a paharu, but I'm not too sure which stat this one actually belongs to. So new Temtem, okay, and this is the attack and SP attack. Okay, so I'm gonna rename this for the sake of knowing. We're gonna call it attack SP because okay, we'll just put it like that. Actually, you know what, let's make it even longer. There you go. Okay, and then we're gonna keep it, so you can see that its fertility went down. The other one is hatching right now, and this should be the HP and stamina one. Okay, paharu. And we're gonna rename this to HP and stamina. Okay, accept, and go back. Okay, now the first egg is out. I'm gonna wait for the next one, and then while that is happening, I guess we can also take out, let's see, female. Oh, this is so good. So I can actually put it with my speed males. Okay, so I'm gonna move this as well. Okay, we have our 2 eggs. Let's take them out. 1 out, 2 out. Sadly, we can't really equip both of them on just yet. Now we need to buy the for attack and SP. Okay, we already have that. We also need to make sure that we have the what is it? There you go. This one, HP, stamina. We also need the speed one. Okay, looks like we have everything. So I have to equip them and then breed them again. So this will be attack and SP attack. So it will be this one. Okay, and then the next one will be HP and stamina, which is going to be this one. And then the next one is speed, which is going to be, there you go. And then we have one more, which is also speed, right? Yes. Have to make sure sometimes. And then we're gonna breed them. Okay, so first one's gonna be attack and SP attack, and it's gonna mate with the speed one. Okay, so let's see, and we will have 3 stats, which is speed, attack, SP attack. Yep, correct. All right, and then we're gonna put in the next one, which is the this one, which has health and stamina, and this one, which has speed. Okay, there you go, and we have health, stamina, speed. Very good. Okay, then we'll let them do their thing. During this time, we have to hurry up and get our eggs so that it can start hatching on us. There you go. So this SP attack one, don't need it at the moment. We're gonna put it over here. So we're just gonna put it like that so that we can have a better organized Temtems. There you go. Let's take them. Okay. So these ones are really good. Let me just put them on real quick. Okay, do some housekeeping real quick as well. So this will be, let's just put it over here, the second line with the speed ones. There you go. Now, to be honest, the speed ones can be used twice, because if you look at the fertility, it's only 1 gone, right? So it's still, I mean, well, 2 gone, but before it has 7 chances, so only 1 is missing. Well, these has 3. So if I were to mate this with this, it will follow the fertility of the lowest one. So technically I can still use the speed a few more times, like another time, before it's as bad as the original parents, if that makes sense. Now just need to wait for the egg to hatch. I don't think there's much we can do other than waiting for the eggs to hatch. So the first 2 eggs that's gonna hatch in less than a minute is going to be HP stamina, sorry, it's gonna be attack, SP attack, and defense, SP defense. And we're gonna pair that up with the speeds, the speed ones, depending on female or male. So I think I already bought enough speed. There we have 2. So now that we're gonna need is going to be HP and stamina. HP stamina, there you go, this one. Gonna buy 1 of this and another one. Oh no, it's not HP stamina. I was wrong. It's supposed to be, okay, so the other one is going to be attack, SP attack that we need, and 1 more is going to be defense and where is it? Defense and SP defense. So purchase them. There you go. It hatched just in time. Ta-da! Okay. So this is the one with defense and SP defense. Accept. Put into squads. Another one has hatched. This should be our attack and SP attack. There we go. Attack, SP attack. Okay, let's rename it to attack, SP attack. So technically we already have one attack, SP attack, so we could reuse that one, but I'm not taking any chances. I want to make sure that just in case, you know, we have an extra, and that if the what do you call, the genders does not go well with each other, at least it'll be fine. So we have a female and a male. So for the female, we can put it with a male speedster, and for the male we have to put a female one. So let's do the female one first. The female one with the male speedster. Oh wait, no. I haven't equipped the items yet. Always remember to equip the items. So this defense, and there you go, SP defense, and then for the male speed dude, it's going to be this. Okay, now we can put it in. Select, and also this guy. Yep, correct. Okay, then we're gonna put in the female version of this speedier, the one with speed, I guess. Oopsie. Then we're gonna put this with, there you go, speed, and we should be able to get our attack, SP attack, speed. Yes, please. So, ooh, something's wrong here. I think I put on, oh, did I not put on the gear for this guy? Yeah, I forgot to put on the gear. Whoopsie. So always make sure you check before you submit. When they show you like that part where what would the baby look like, make sure you do this first. Make sure you check, I mean. There you go. It's correct. Okay, so one by H has hatched. Nice. Okay, and this one has, which is this? Attack, SP attack, and speed. Okay, so I guess we're gonna rename this to attack, SP attack, speed. Oh boy. Character must be between 3 to 10. How many characters do I have? Yeah, that's 10. Okay. Squad. And I think the other egg is hatching. Maybe you need to like make simplified names and not make it that long. Let's see how this one goes. Okay, so this will be renamed to HP, stamina, speed. Okay. Okay, now we need to make these two together. Oop, can't move for a second. Okay, so we need to make sure that they have the correct stuff. So speed is going to be a given because they both have max out speed. So the baby is going to have max out speed. So this one needs to have health and stamina. There you go, over here. Yeah, I did bought an extra. And this one's gonna have attack and SP attack. Attack and SP attack, correct. And we're gonna make this one. Oh wait, we're waiting. Yeah, I can see our Paharu inside. Okay, the first egg is out. I guess we can just pick it up so that we can put in the new ones. Okay, let's put in these two. Very healthy, thank you. Okay. So now, wait, what? Oh shit. So this is what I'm talking about. We weren't lucky enough. We got them both male. So we can't actually make them, you know, do what we want. So what does this mean? It means that we have to make another one. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try my luck with the HP and yeah, I'm gonna HP and speed one, because since we have an extra HP speed, so we're gonna put, I guess, put this one here. This one was the other one that was made, right? I'm gonna put this here like that. So this one is like an extra, I guess I would say. I'll put it all the way down here just so that I don't mix them up too much. Okay, this one has one lower fertility rate. Oh wait, before I talk, we have to make sure they has the items. So let's see. I'm mixing this one, but this one needs mortality. Sorry, immunity. Okay, correct. And then this one needs speed. Do I still have any more speed? Oh, I don't have. I need to buy more. So in this type of situations, I actually end up spending a little bit more than I should have. But I guess it's okay. It's not that much more. Let's pull it to this guy. There you go. Speed. Okay, let's hope this works. Let me just double check on the fertility just to make sure. So this one is 3. My speed, this needs to be not 3 or lower than 3, and that's fine. I'll do it. Okay. So what just went wrong here? I think I forgot to equip something. Okay, so I need to make sure that... Oh, wrong one. He needs... There you go. Okay, so HP stamina, we have Vigor. Okay, then we need to make sure that they have the right items. Go in. So right now, one side of my tree, or one branch at least, is having a lower fertility rate. So this means that at the end product is actually going to have one lower fertility rate as well, which is sad, but it's okay. Okay, so one of the egg has hatched. We can actually work on the second branch right now. There you go. So this is speed, defense, and speed defense. Let's see what's the next one. 18 seconds. You can wait 18 seconds. No problem. So the next one's gonna be attack, SP attack, and speed. And we're gonna join it together with the defense, SP defense, and speed. Okay. Let's see what we get. Nice. Female. Good. Uh-huh. Oh, this is so good. Okay, okay. So let's just interesting. I just realized something. Right now, the fail version of health, stamina, and SP can actually be mate with my current, the one that I just got back, which is a... Oh, I forgot to name them. No. What have I done? So yeah, I can actually mate it with this one. So it doesn't really matter what the other one comes out as. And I think... do I want to do that? Yes, I do, because the other one is a female. Oh, this is so good. Okay, I know what to do now. So we need to take this one out. Okay. And then we need to stop the breeding. Can you come at you? I came to check on. I need them back. Oh shit! Yes, please. You got back? Whoa! It does unhatch itself. Narni. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I didn't know that would work, or if it's even possible. So by doing so, I actually get back my items as well, it seems. So let's put them here for now. Everything is a little bit messy right now, so let me just try and get back to track. Okay, so now we need to make these guys. I forgot to rename them, so some of the Paharu does not have the correct name on them. So let's see, this one is attack and SP attack, so you take this and then you're supposed to mate with this one. Nope, this is attack, so you're supposed to mate with this one, which is defense and SP. Defense, which is, there you go. Okay, and then this one, HP and stamina. HP, stamina. You are going to mate with this one, which is a, what is he? Attack, SP attack. There you go. There you go. Okay. Hello. Brought two. Now I have to make sure that I select the right one, because now that the names, so this is why it's important to put the names in, so that you know which one you're gonna get correct, because otherwise you might just get them wrong. So right now I can get a perfect 5 stat. Very good. Okay, and then I'm gonna make the other perfect 5 stat, and then we really need to pray that it comes out a male and a female. Otherwise we have to make more. There you go. This is the other perfect stat one. Okay, breed. Oh, one is out. Let's take it in. Start the hatching process. And we can actually keep the parents. So this one is over here. I don't remember which is this. Let's just double check. Defense. So it's actually over here. Let's put you over here as well. The other one is out as well. Start the egg. Put the parents down. HP. And this one is attack. Okay, so it's like first generation, second generation, and then third generation. And then now we need to mate the fourth generation together, and we might get a fifth generation with 7 perfect stats. So all we have to do is just wait for these to hatch. The cost of making a perfect Temtem is definitely not cheap, but the good thing is that if you can keep it rolling, and people know that you have this particular Temtem that has perfect stats, and someone, maybe a collector, maybe someone that actually also like the Paharu a lot, then they might be able to trade you one with their perfect stats Temtem, and therefore your cost is kind of like divided to getting other perfect Temtems as well, if that makes sense. You can also sell your Temtems for Pansan if you want to. That will work as well. So I do want to point out why I want the Paharu, because the evolved form has hypnosis. Hypnosis are really good for capturing Temtems, because when you sleep them, they will not be able to attack you. So you protect yourself. When you sleep them, they won't be able to attack themselves as well, to hurt themselves. So it's like a point where you can just keep trying to catch them by throwing Tem cards at them. The drawback is that if you hit them, they will wake up. So that is why maybe I might actually look for or find a way to make a Tetaru with perfect stats, because Tetaru, they have a trade which is soft touch, and it will not wake the enemy that is asleep. So I think it goes well with the Paharu hypnosis. The evolved form of Paharu, the final evolved form, has the highest speed among all the other Temtems that we have now that has Hypnosis. This means that even though Hypnosis has really low priority in actually using first, because of his high speed, he might still be able to put it off first, and therefore able to prevent the enemy from even attacking the first time. And I think that is something that is really good to think about, because if you come across a wild Temtem especially, they probably will not have as much speed as you do. So even though your priority is only like 1 arrow and he has 2 or maybe even 3, you might still be able to out speed him because it is a Paharu, and because Paharu's base speed stat is really high, if that makes sense. So I'm actually making this whole Paharu thing based off Hypnosis. Oh my god. The last part is a little bit tiring because you're waiting for the egg, and it's not like you are breeding anything. You're just like waiting for the egg. Okay, so this would be the 5 perfect stats. Oof, pretty. Do I want to rename it? Yes, I will. So we're gonna make this a little bit like a short form-ish thing. So we're gonna put like SD for speed, AT for attack, DE for defense. Maybe I should use the first and last words for everything. So AK, DF, let's put attack and SP attack at the same place, and then DF and SF. There you go. Everything has different initials. This is perfect. Okay, the other egg is hatching. So this one will be 5 per 6 stats again, and it's going to be oh, look at the other stats. It's also really good. 40 and 41. Yikes. So HP, SA, SD, and also AK and SK. There you go. Squat. Okay, let's do this. So first we need to equip them with the correct items. Oh wait, yes, it's a male and a female. We got this. We got this. Whatever it comes out, whether male or female or whatever, it doesn't matter because we got this. So one of them needs to have the defense, HP, right? So this is definitely the defense one. So I'm gonna put defense, SP defense, and the other one is going to be HP and stamina. Oh yeah. Okay. We are really lucky. In a weird way, we did it in one try. So this is great. Okay. It feels so good seeing this friendship and hardware, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. Now the drawback here is that we're gonna get a random trade, so we don't really know what kind of trade we'll be having. They do have a gear for trades, and it costs a lot, like 10,000 to keep a certain trade for the Temtem. I don't really know how this thing works yet. I don't have the Pensun to be testing it out. So some of the questions that I have for the DNA sequence trait thing is that what if you use it on a Paharu and it evolve and it's supposed to have different traits, right? So will you still have that trait from the Paharu? Because if that's the case, then it might actually be worth purchasing. Otherwise, I feel like at that price, it might be even better for you to just use whatever that you have left, the Temtems that you have evolved trying to get the perfect Temtem, to just create more perfect Temtem and keep the one that has the traits that you want, because most of them have only like up to 2 different traits, and your chances of getting them one or the other is probably like 50-50. I really want to know what the sound is. Is this guy tapping his leg? No, it's not. Is that the sound of mating? It's here. It's like better than Christmas. Oh. Okay. So first things first, let's put the fifth, fourth, whatever generation down. I think we'll just put it over here. Look at that name. Why am I gonna name mine? You know, it's just gonna be Paharu. It's just gonna be his default. It's probably gonna change his name when he evolve. And I think I prefer that than coming up with a name for him. Oh yeah, look at this. We still don't know the traits though, but the trait is gonna change as well as he evolves. So, I guess we'll just have to wait until we get his evolved form. And this male or female can also be breed with like another 3 more times, so it's not bad. Now before I end this video, I do want to know how many of you guys are interested. I feel like with the number of powers that I have, I need to farm a little bit for the coin, but I should be able to make a few more perfect stat Paharus. And if you have a different sort of like project that you're running right now and you've seen this video, do contact me on Discord. Let me know what you're running. I would love to be able to trade my perfect stat Paharu for your perfect stat something. Just make sure that there's no extra TVs on it just yet, so that I can think and figure out like what kind of TVs and stuff that I want for that particular Temtem. Yeah, hopefully you guys are willing to trade, and I would love to have more perfect stats Temtem to be maxing out and having it for, I don't know, competitive mode maybe. Okay, so I think that is all for this video. All I need to do right now is just wait for the egg to hatch, and we're gonna get our perfect stat Temtem. I hope this video helped you. It's really long. It took about almost an entire hour in order to get this perfect Temtem. Another thing I want to point out is also it cost me almost 60k Pansan. And if you are unlucky and you get a 2 males, for example, for the last part, or even in the second last part, you might have to struggle a little bit harder. So you might also use even more Pansan for that. So do make sure that you have like, I don't know, maybe roughly 70k Pansan or something before you even start trying. You could come with the minimum, but it's just a risk of coming all the way here, waiting and not getting what you want. And then there's also a risk of you messing up or not having enough space to organize them well and then mess up in the future. It's really better to hunt and do them all in one shot if possible, but if not, I guess it's nothing much you can do. So in tomorrow's video, I'm going to show you guys how to get the timer for your eggs, and also make sure you activate it once you get it, if you know what I mean. Good for you. If you don't, I'm going to show you how. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, let me know down at the Discord, at my Discord, if you are willing to trade for another perfect Paharu. Bye bye. See you guys tomorrow.